Game here. Blue Ridge traveled last week, or Snowflake traveled up there last weekend, and Blue Ridge beat Snowflake. And we know Snowflake has a young team, but they played pretty good baseball. Sholo's coming off a big win in Flagstaff after a heartbreaking, disappointing loss in Holbrook.
And the game's underway. There's your very first pitch, and it's to Seth Chavez. He's the pitcher today for Blue Ridge. Did you hear about the very first pitch of Major League Baseball was a home run hit by the Chicago Cubs?
Really?
Yeah, very first pitch.
And that was the first one for all of Major League Baseball?
For all of them, because they all played yesterday.
Who were they playing?
The Marlins.
Really?
That's a ball.
Huh. I miss spring training. I love spring training.
Ball. Well, anyway, we recaptured all the home runs this morning, but very first pitch, first hit, home run, Cubs.
Huh. Did they go on to win?
Yeah.
Oof.
That's a ball.
Yep, pick it up a little bit. It's a different umpire here. Tanner Isaac's on the bump for the Cougars. The lefty for all high school baseball fans on the mountain. We all know who Tanner Isaacs is. See if he can get dialed in here. Beautiful pitch right there. It's the one you ask for.
3-1.
These are two different officials I don't remember ever seeing either one of these guys.
Well, it's, maybe our other umps are off today. It's Good Friday. Look at that nice hit out into right field.
Going to drop it in right in front of the right fielder. Nice base hit.
So he gets a single. Seth Chavez gets a single on first, and we're going to bring up Tucker Smith, the catcher today.
I was just curious if you've ever seen either one of them, for real, ever seen.
Well,
maybe my memory's just.
It's hard for me to tell the difference because they're always dressed the same and they kind of look alike.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I can't believe she went
there.
there.
I haven't seen these guys before.
I've seen these guys before.
I see them at every game.
Yeah. Remember last game they were there. Wow.
Tucker Smith, your batter right now for Blue Ridge. Pitch is high. Big lead off first by Seth Chavez. So it's ball one. Don't forget we're streaming it live in HD if you're not able to come to the game today at kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com.
Right across the letters, the first one was. That one's a ball.
Ball two.
It is a nice day for baseball. I thought it was going to be a little bit cooler, so I may sweat to death before the sun goes down.
I think it's going to get cooler real quick.
It will. I just don't know how quick.
Here comes the windup and the pitch over the plate. Ball's thrown over to first. Runner safe. And it's 3-0, I think, is your count, right?
I don't understand that one. Yeah, 3-0. But if it goes right across your numbers, right across the writing on your chest. If you're watching at home in HD, you make the call. You've already heard my opinion. And it's not that I'm a Cougar fan. I am a Cougar fan, but I call them both ways. If they're just not right, they're not right.
And there's a little bunt. Goes foul.
I believe that was the hit and run they threw in effect there. Zach Edwards real quick behind the plate, but just can't get over there for that one.
Yes, yes. How about that?
Don't yes me.
Does that sound better?
Yes. Maybe. I changed my mind.
All right, that ball's going to go foul.
So after starting out 3-0, Isaac's got back in line here on this batter. Sweet Caroline. Bom, bom, bom. Normally that's what we hear when we hear the name.
Yes, they're not playing the lead-up music.
I'll sing it out loud for him. I don't mind.
Boy, that wind is picking up. And there goes the ball to first.
I'll go get my megaphone. Like I need a megaphone. Yeah.
Today you might. You seem a little soft-spoken.
Well, I'm just, you know, Davina really got inside my head a while ago.
I guess she did, because you're whispering. And look at that beautiful hit
Gonna
out of the
drop
center
it in.
field. Pops right in front of Jake Reedhead. And he's going to make it safely to first for a nice single from Tucker Smith.
Just base hits, just making contact and making base hits.
Seth Chavez is now on second. Tucker Smith is on first. And that's going to bring up Gunnar Martinez, number 16 for Blue Ridge. This is our first time seeing Blue Ridge this season.
Yes, it is. I was just going to ask you by chance, do you have the win-loss record for the Yellowjackets? I was going to look, I forgot.
Well, I'd see if I can pull it up for you.
So you got runners on first and second, no outs here to start this game off. Isaacs didn't like what he saw out there on second with Seth Chavez, give him some kind of hand signal. So he's going to step off and take a little break. Back up on the bump, checking Chavez. There's the pitch. Ooh, nice curveball. Swing and a miss for the strike, but it does get past Edwards, so the runners do advance.
All right, so we've got runners on second and third right now for Blue Ridge. And in the region, they're 1 and 2. Their standings are number 5. In the conference, it's 2 and 5. They're ranked number 22, and they're 3 and 6 overall. That's for Blue Ridge.
Not nice stop there by Edwards. That one got away from Isaacs. That one straight in the dirt. Not a real good record, but they did battle against Snowflake and beat them. And Snowflake's got a pretty good ball team.
Snowflake's got a real good ball team.
I don't know who pitched for him or anything. I don't know the whole situation, but look, we have some more medical help here in case I try to bring my own doctors and stuff, my own physicians.
Maybe he wants some apple juice.
Yeah.
We have Barbie apple juice.
It's not a Barbie.
Mermaid.
It's Tinkerbell.
Excuse me.
Does that look like a mermaid?
I don't know.
Jer. Oh, I was thinking Jer could hear me inside the headphones.
Yeah. Well, I can barely hear you.
Huh? I was thinking I was talking to him real quietly. He can't hear me. He's outside the headphones.
Okay, Northland Prep, Sholo beat Northland Prep yesterday 14-3. That game was over there in Flagstaff.
Put the whoop on them. But they had a disappointing game, the one we covered in Holbrook. Very disappointing.
All right, that ball's high.
Fastball just a little bit too high.
So the count?
Full count.
Full count.
Full count. No outs here. Top of the first. Runners on second and third. I believe if I was Isaacs, I'd come back with the curve. There you go.
Nice
That's
hit.
what he did.
It's foul. Goes foul.
Nice day for baseball. Field looks nice.
It's a beautiful afternoon.
Starting to get a little bit of green to it. Infield looks very nice. The dirt does.
Very nice.
Another breaking ball, and he can drive that one. Fair ball.
All right, so that's going to bring a runner in. That's Seth Chavez comes across home plate for score number 1 for Blue Ridge. Puts Blue Ridge on the board, 1-0. Tucker Smith now at third, and that put Gunnar Martinez. No wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Gunnar Martinez at first.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know what has gotten into you, Dr. Love. You're calling me yes, ma'am. You're whispering. I don't know. Something has happened to you. I don't know what it is.
Just a kinder, gentler person.
It's a kinder, gentler person. All right, fantastic. Will you give me $5? Kai Tenatango.
Kinder, gentler has nothing to do with money.
Yeah, that I know. All right, that ball I think was on the outside.
This home plate umpire, he's a little bit finicky here. Tenatango lefty.
Ball goes over to first. Keep the runner safe. That wind is picking up, though.
A little bit. Yes, it is.
There goes the runner to second. Ball's thrown over to third. Keep that runner in check. So we now have runners on second and third. Gunnar Martinez on second. Tucker Smith's on third. Kai Tanatango's your batter.
Me and my son Jerry went out this morning to do our part for the environment. And we assisted a family of ducks crossing the road, stuff like that.
Oh, you did?
Bright and early, 4:30.
Were you shooting at them?
No, we assisted them. We didn't shoot at them.
You assisted them?
Yes. We like doing our part for the environment. We hugged a tree. I don't know why, but
This
we just
story
felt
is sounding extremely suspicious.
Of what? Tree hugging?
Tree hugging,
That's
helping
legal.
ducks.
Tanatango goes down swinging.
Strike one. Out one.
Hang in there. It's going to be all right.
Well, I don't
Strike
know.
one,
I don't know
out
who
one.
my partner is.
Just someone who loves the environment.
All right. You're talking about
4:30 in the morning, I hate everything. Yes.
except for ducks and
No.
trees.
Yeah. Ooh.
Strike. Good pitch. Tanner Isaac's on the mound. That was a great pitch.
Zikise.
Kisei, third baseman.
I'm going to get away from the catcher, but he gets to it in time. You know, we're missing a long-time player for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets in the lineup. Our buddy from basketball, what's his name?
Mason Burgess?
No, that plays baseball also. With the new haircut and the socks. Gosh dang, my mind just went.
Our three-point man?
Yeah, what's his name? My mind just went completely blank. Always plays baseball.
Ball's going to go foul.
Are you going to help me, or are you just going to act like
You
are
are
not?
asking the space case of the universe. Ooh, he reaches out for a big swing and a miss. He's going to strike out. Goes down swinging. Out number two, strike out number two. 2 strikeouts in a row. Dusty Landis is your batter now. Did you get his name?
Yep, and I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay. That's this
Nope,
new partner that I have.
I didn't get his name.
Oh, you didn't get his name?
I can't even think.
Oh, look at that hit.
Gonna drop it in. No, right fielder's going over. Deegan Lefner.
Nice catch. Black Diamond Auto Glass fly ball.
Yeah, yes, it is for out number 3. So the Jackets strand 2 runners, but they do put 1 across home plate. So after a half inning play, it's Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 1, Show Cougars 0. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM's presentation of high school baseball from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you or your family facing the difficult decision of long-term care? Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
With a full spectrum of capabilities, we care for a variety of needs. From residents living with dementia to behavioral conditions and those in need of therapy, we provide 24-hour care so that you or your loved one can thrive.
They are magnificent. They're very personal. You're not just served and treated. They take an interest. That's different. That's so different. And they're marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
The best thing I like about the facility is the knowledge of the people that work here, the staff members.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
To live action over here at Show Low High School. It is the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets versus the Show Low Cougars. At the end of the first inning, we have 1 score. Seth Chavez came across, and they stranded 2 runners and had 3 strikeouts in a row. So it's 1-0 Show Low over Blue Ridge. And here we are in the bottom of the the bottom of the first. Excuse me.
You might be in the second. For the rest of us, we're still in the first.
Oh, Corey Enfield.
Thank you. Thank you. How did you remember that? You went back on something. It just didn't come to you.
Well, yeah, I
Corey
had to do a
Enfield.
little research.
I wonder what the deal is. Corey Enfield always plays baseball. He's not even in the lineup.
Okay, so your granddaughter that will be here in July, I believe, definitely recognizing your voice right now. Knows your voice on the radio.
She
She's
does.
listening.
She does.
I just got a text.
She does.
So you should say hi to her.
Hello, Hadley.
Hadley coming in July,
Hadley, it's you, Grandpa Bobby.
right? Anyway, she's responding to your voice.
I think
Isn't that amazing?
Oh no, not really. I expected. I think the name Bobby is gonna ride out. I think.
Oh, okay.
I might as well just have a shirt printed up with Bobby on the back of it.
Oh, all right.
Maybe I'll
Okay,
get
very
a belt
good.
made. Yeah.
Very good. Anyway, she's listening in Phoenix, right?
She is probably
And
watching.
she hasn't even put her feet on the ground yet, and she's responding to your
But
voice.
I always just walk up to her belly and talk to her. Here's the pitch. Our first hitter today. That's a called strike. And our first hitter, same lineup for the Cougars. Catcher, number 3, Zachy Boy Edwards. Seth Chavez on the bump for the Jackets. And that was a pretty hard pitch there from Chavez. There's a breaking ball. Edwards chases it. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I think Seth has been working some in the off season. He looks to be throwing a lot harder.
Yeah.
And he just got done playing in the state playoffs in basketball. Yeah, he's
Oh,
throwing
look
a
at
lot
that
hard. Nice hit by Zach Edwards. He can drop it in too.
All right, so we got a single for Zach Edwards. Here comes Deegan Lintner. He is the right fielder today.
Hi.
Number 5.
So you're going to see if Fletner can keep it going. Zach Edwards on first with a beautiful hit, drops it in. Shallow center field. He's going to show bunt. He's going to pull it back for ball 1. Show bunt again, gonna lay it down. Seth gets it, kind of bobbles it, can't go to second. Good heads-up play by Chavez, though. Once he gets a hold of it, takes a breath and goes ahead and goes to first. So Lettner's gonna be thrown out there at first for the first out of the inning. Going to advance. Zach Edwards to second. And coming up to the plate, gonna be number 2, senior shortstop, T-Bone Trent Williams. That's horrible. There's a rip.
Wow, nice stop
check.
by the third baseman.
Boy, T-Bone ripped that one line. Shot just off the ground. Nice grab by the third baseman over there for out number 2, Black
Yeah.
Diamond Autoglass. Fly out.
Zeke Kisei with that catch over there on third. That was amazing.
That's not me singing, in case you was wondering. I would never just jump in and sing that song. I didn't want nobody to be confused. That's kind
It's
of
going to be foul.
it was kind of a textbook bunt though, but it wasn't a bunt.
It was a bunt. He swung at it,
He swung
but it
at
just
it,
was.
but-
It responded like a bunt.
It
The-
would have been textbook from
The
Yeager.
ball thought it was a bunt. The bat thought it was a home run, and it
And,
went foul. Right?
And Yeager didn't know what it was, so he just ran.
So it's strike 1.
Yeager's gonna step back in after making that long run. Chavez gonna check the runner at second. There's a pitch outside. Even the count at 1-1. Chavez taking his time out there on the mound. Get a check over there at Edwards, and he's gonna turn that time. He thought Edwards had a little bit too much of a lead. Doesn't want to give him a head start. Check him again. Here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss by Yeager. Yeager's got to keep his head down on the ball there.
1-2's the count. Got a little bit of a wind pickup here.
The wind has picked up just since the game started. It really wasn't just a little bit of a breeze beforehand. That one's way down low, swinging a miss. Jake Yeager's going to be out number 3 for the Cougars. So the Cougars are going to strand one in the form of Zach Edwards on second. And we're going to go to the top of the second inning with the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 1, Show Cougars 0.
You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. Streaming live in HD and our website, kwkm.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Face it. When you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Winters watching us live in Austin, Texas today. Whitney Winters, give you a shout out. She's watching in Austin. All right, on. All right, so we are back live here. Did you hear that? We have somebody watching in Austin, Texas right now.
Austin, Texas.
Yes, Austin, Texas. Whitney Winters.
I could probably call somebody and get them to watch us in Paris.
Oh, really? Well, the California
Paris,
connection that usually watches in California is watching
He's
us
still
from
watching
behind.
us.
He's watching us
Yeah,
live
California
in person.
connection still with us. He's
Yeah,
watching us.
yeah, watching us.
Right behind us.
All right,
RB11 Jr. made the trip.
Let's see here. This is number 2, John Barajas, designated hitter today. Barajas, thank you.
That's what I would say.
Well, I'm sure you're right.
Well, I hate to be right all the time, but
Oh, I don't believe that.
I do. I really do.
Well, you don't have to worry.
I wish I was.
You have nothing to worry about.
I wish I was more normal like everybody else. Yeah.
You have nothing to stress out about
People
then.
look at you like you're trying to be right all the
Big
time.
swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
If I could only be wrong every once in a while.
Oh, strikeout. Went down swinging. Out number 1 on John Barajas.
That brings up
Chris Verdugo, the left fielder today for Blue Ridge.
I wonder how the young man that we watched last year that played for Blue Ridge all throughout high school. But
oh my goodness, is he going to catch it? No.
he chased it down, then misjudged it out there in left field, and that is, after all that running, then misjudged it. That's Jake Yeager. The young man that ended up with the scholarship to go to Harvard.
Oh, yeah?
Wonder how he's doing. Vital. That's impressive. That blew my mind when they announced that day up there.
Yeah, that is impressive.
And what was it? It's not archaeology. It was something that sounded like that.
Where you dig up bones?
Well, it was something that sounded like that. It was...
We went through this last time.
What was it?
Paleontologist?
Like Paleontologist? What is that?
I don't know. We're getting into scary territory now. I'm not sure what that
and
is.
I don't want to. I'm going to act like I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what it means.
You know what it is?
Right, heavens. I'm cursed. Heavens, yes, I know.
Okay.
I don't want everybody to know that I know, because I shouldn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that means. So our new hitter is...
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Josh, you just got this name.
What happened with Chris Verdugo?
I forgot how you said it. Chris Verdugo struck out. I was out number 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. How do you say his last name? You just learned
Morquecho.
Morquecho.
And he is the center fielder today. He's number 21 for Blue Ridge.
8 pitches, 8 strikes.
Oh, he started to show bunt there. Did you see that?
Yes, he did. And that breaky pitch right there, he almost chased it. That's debatable. That's the first ball in 3 batters here for Tanner Isaacs. Fastball. What'd I tell you? I knew it. I saw it coming. 3 batters, 3 Ks. And the Jackets go down 3 up, 3 down. So after 1.5 innings to play, it's still Blue Ridge with the advantage here. 1-0 over the Cougars. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Odd FM's presentation of high school baseball from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Are your taste buds tired of the same old thing? Head to Persnickety's for comfort food with a twist. Whether breakfast or lunch, Persnickety's is sure to satisfy. Persnickety's offers free delivery to local businesses from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Persnickety's also offers custom catering with their mobile kitchen for your special events. Download the Persnickety's app or order on Facebook. Persnickety's on the east end of the Deuce in Show Low, 928-251-1965.
Field, it is baseball season, and we've got a loiterer.
Several of them.
All right, so we're coming back with the bottom of the second.
You know what we could do? I was thinking, we could actually probably order a pizza and then just add on Diet Cokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because people can always eat pizza.
That's true.
I don't know if I could. I could probably force myself.
You force yourself?
Force myself.
All right.
I didn't know that he had such a Diet Coke problem.
He's high maintenance. It's not just Diet Coke. It's high maintenance.
I can tell him that he's not going to find one out there.
Yeah, he's just...
Between here and the other field.
He's got a lot he's got to take care of all the time.
Well,
all the time. All right, so here's the score.
I'm going to have one delivered.
1-0, Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge, yes, they're just the first part of the game. They're in the top of the first. Managed to get one. They went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters in the top of the first. Managed to get one across, form of Seth Chavez, and that's the score. There's a pitch from Chavez. This official's going to start calling them low down there. The batter is Sweet Caroline Tanner Isaacs. On one's account, Isaacs 3 up, 3 down last inning for the Cougars. He should have swung at that one because he would have probably called a strike way low, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Isaac needs to pick one out. Don't let him dictate what he's going to swing at. Catcher's setting up way outside on this one. Way outside. 1-2's the count. Waiting the pitch. There's a pitch. Chavez looks really, really good out there. Swing and a miss. Tanner Isaac can go down swinging for out number 1. Seth looks very, very good. Very impressive from what I remember from last year.
On the mound, absolutely.
Very good, very good. He's just an all-around good kid right there. I've been blessed to have known him for 15 years very well. Him and his mom and dad, all of them. And he's a good, good kid. There's the pitch to big Grayson Pace, number 13 for the Cougars.
Ball goes foul.
That one off. Grayson was kind of on a roll there for a little while, the very, very first of the season. Big stick for the Cougars, but as of lately, we really haven't seen that much production out of Grayson. Like to see him get back on track. Today would be a good day to do it. Readies himself. Chavez waiting for the signal. Here comes a pitch. Down low. Or must have been down a little bit too low because he didn't call that one a strike. The first few pitches of the ball game, he didn't call those low end strikes. And then he switched.
Oh, that goes foul.
Fastball about chest high. Grayson just couldn't get square on it. Gonna foul that one out of play, bring the count to 1-2 on Grayson Pace. Watch this coach over here sitting in the chair. Just watch him. Just watch him for just a minute. That one's down low and outside, even the count at 2-2. Just watch. Watch. He's I don't know. I think he's got one of them twitches. Watch him. See him?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, he's crazy, isn't he? Yeah. Here comes a pitch. A breaking ball he lost control of. Grayson Pace, good at bat's going to bring the count full on Pace here. One out here. Bottom of the second, Cougars trail 1-0.
He's giving signals from over there.
He didn't do the brake pump that time though with his foot. There you go. Big chopper, going to get past the outreach glove to the shortstop. Right up the middle. Good hustle by the shortstop there. For the Jackets, that is Gunnar Martinez. Good hustle by Gunnar. Almost got to it. Nice hit by Pace. Base hit. He's on first. Coming up to the plate now for the Cougars going to be number 6, senior third baseman, Joey King. Joey, the last game we were here, he drove some. Stand-up triple for Joey King. That's a hit. Trust me, that is a hit. There's the pitch in the dirt, swinging at a low one.
Yeah, he's giving the pitcher signals. I've never
sure?
seen that before.
Are you sure? Do you think he just has a twitch? Hence, that's why I told you to watch him. He really doesn't have a twitch. I was saying that. But he quit doing the brake pump with his foot, didn't he? That was going to get past the catcher. That was about the same height pitch as the first one Joey swung at. That one he let go so low the catcher couldn't even get a glove on it. Even the count at 1-1. And Grayson Pace can stand up over there at second. There's a very famous baseball player, a professional baseball player from the state of California in the Hall of Fame that shared the number that Joey King is wearing. It's $1 million question. That one's high. Bring the count to 2-1. Who is that famous baseball player?
Mickey Mantle.
No. I don't even think they had numbers back then. I think they just, yeah. He was a second baseman. Does that help?
Derek Jeter.
No, Derek Jeter didn't play in the state of California.
He's the new owner of the Marlins.
Yes, he is. Derek Jeter spent his whole career in New York. Hey, I'll tell you what. Anybody out there knows?
Give me his initials.
Text it. Text it to 205. No, Dr. Love. They can text it to me, but I won't answer until after the game because I can't do two
I
things
have
at
another
once.
phone somewhere.
Well, but we don't know where. Oh, there you go. He gets a little piece of it. Slow roller, but it's going to go foul.
Give me his initials.
Counts can remain the same, 2-2. I can't give you a clue if I'm just barely making it an official contest. 205, Dr. Love, DRLV. If you know.
If I get it right, they could win.
If you get it right, they could win? Okay. All right. You want the initials. This is the only clue you're getting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you people really trust her? SG. Oh, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Chavez. Joey King's going to go down swinging for out number 2. Coming up to play for the Cougars is going to be number 12, junior, Cal. I'm a runner, not a dripper, Fawcett. See if Fawcett can get a stick on it and keep this inning alive for the Cougars.
Sammy Sosa.
SG, Sammy Sosa. Nice hit. Little blooper into right field. Here comes a run coming home. Tie this ball game up. Gonna hit the cutoff, man. Grayson Pace had a little bit too much of a jump, and we have a tie ball game. Nice hit by Cal Fawcett. Just a nice base hit. We have a tie ball game. Bringing up to the plate for your Sholo Cougars now is gonna be number 1, senior center fielder, Jake Reedhead.
This is his son up at the bat. This is his son at the bat. This is his son at the bat.
You really think Sosa is spelled with a G?
Yeah, if you leave one of the curves out.
Ask him to quit.
If you leave one of the curves out.
I bet Harvey Keitel back there knows.
He might.
There's a pitch way outside to Reedhead, ball 1. So 2 outs. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. The Cougars put one across with the base hit from Fawcett. Fawcett's on first. Reedhead's looking to keep the momentum going here. Breaking ball, it wasn't really a breaking ball, stays way inside for ball 2. Looked like it should have been a breaking pitch, but just didn't, might have got away from him. Chavez has to keep his composure here. There's the pitch, way down low. Bring the count to 3-0 on Reedhead. These at-bats like this are great for the Cougars to work Chavez over to wear him out. Anytime you can get 4 or 5 pitches out of a pitcher each bat, yeah, you're doing your job. 6, 7's great. There goes the run. Nope. Oh. They called that one a strike. It looked like that was... He comes back. He threw his bat. He thought it was a ball. I did too. I thought for sure late call from the umpire. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a nice pitch by Chavez. Comes right back at him. Bring the count full on Reedhead. It's kind of strange to look down third baseline and see the third base coach for the Cougars. Longtime Blue Ridge head coach Joe Merklin. Hit and run. Reedhead's going to drop it in. There goes Cal Fawcett. Round in second, headed for third. Beautiful hit by Reedhead. Nice hit with the full count. Joe Fawcett 90 feet away from scoring. Reedhead safe at first, and we're back to the top of the order for the Cougars. I mean, coming to the plate now is going to be the catcher, number 3, Zach Edwards. He's also a junior. This will be a great time to keep this 2 out. Little excitement going here for the Cougars.
Tie ball game, everybody, 1-1. 2 outs on the Cougars.
It would be a big deal for them to take a 1-run lead. If they can get Fawcett across home plate, that would be a big deal. There's a pitch. Edwards is going to take the first one. Fly ball, dead center field. He doesn't even have to move for a Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out. Out number 3, but not before the Cougars put one across home plate to tie this ball game up. Sholo 1, Blue Ridge 1. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM's presentation of high school baseball from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are you or your family facing the difficult decision of long-term care? Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
With a full spectrum of capabilities, we care for a variety of needs. From residents living with dementia to behavioral conditions and those in need of therapy, we provide 24-hour care so that you or your loved one can thrive.
They are magnificent. They're very personal. You're not just served and treated. They take an interest. That's different. That's so different. And they're marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
The best thing I like about the facility is the knowledge of the people that work here, the staff members.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Welcome back, everybody, to live action here at Cougar Field. Trivia question. Good thing that we really don't have any contestants or anybody really playing.
Isn't that the truth? Because Gene just kicked all you loyal listeners out the back of the station wagon and put it in high gear in Florida. Put it in high gear in Florida.
We have got a tie ball game here, everybody. That I do know.
And I know exactly how you feel out there because my parents left me at the Grand Canyon when I was about 6. Said it was accidental.
Oh, that's a ball low. Our batter now at the top of the order is Seth Chavez. He's the pitcher today.
I would have believed it, but they accidentally left a sack lunch there, too.
Ooh, he
nice.
started to think about that one.
Nice. He didn't even go there. Tanner Isaacs wanted to check it, but he didn't even start to swing. His body tried to swing, but the bat never went nowhere. Nice breaking pitch from Isaacs, though.
Nice hit. Gets over the shortstop. Good stop by the
Long
shortstop.
throw.
He gets him out.
Beautiful throw by T-Bone Trent Williams over there at short. Beautiful throw.
That's a 6-3 for out number 1. And I did want to mention that with that last catch out there in center field for Blue Ridge was before that inning ended, came from Josh Morcacho, center fielder today for Blue Ridge.
But you have Tanner McCullough as the 10th person in the lineup here for some, because you have a DH up here for somebody.
Well, maybe we got off track there.
So.
This is Tucker Smith, though.
Yes, you're right. But, yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
So, John Baraha.
Morcacho?
No, John, way up there. Number 2, DH.
Barajas?
Yeah, who is he batting for right there? That's why you have an extra player. He's going to foul ball. Zach Edwards going to chase it down. Beautiful job by Edwards. Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out for out number 2. See what I'm saying?
I do.
DH. Do you have the picture on your phone? See, that's probably all these people move up.
Probably.
So, in other words, he's probably DHing for Chris Verdugo. Something like that.
I don't
know. You know what I mean?
I do.
And
that's a strike.
Nice pitch.
Sounds like our books might be a little bit messed up then.
But that's why I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, well, I see the light.
Can you see the phone? That's the question. Oh, we probably can't right now, can we?
The phone?
Probably the same phone that we're using. No?
What do I need to look at the phone for?
Maybe you can look at the lineup. We'll explain it.
Oh.
Nice curveball. Nice breaking pitch there by Sweet Caroline. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That one's going to break outside, even the count at 2-2. I bet it will explain where this other person goes. Isaac's taking his time out there. Tie ball game, top of the 3rd.
It looks just like what we've got going on here.
There it is. Going to go down looking for out number 3.
You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, and we're streaming live in HD on our website, kwkm.com. It's 1-1, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets versus the Sholo Cougars over here at Cougar Field. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the bottom of the 3rd.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Here from Cougar Field. We've got a tie ball game right now as we enter into the bottom of the 3rd. It's 1-1. The wind is kicking up, and Seth Chavez still on the mound for the Yellowjackets. Our batter now for the Cougars is
number 5 right fielder Deegan Lettner. Lettner got put out in the first on a fielder's choice. Did hit the ball.
Ooh, windy.
If we can get something going here. Cougars had an exciting, last inning was exciting for them. 2 outs, nice hit. Right in the gap between short and third. Just a nice base hit from Lettner to start off the 3rd inning here. And I wish you'd turn up the volume so I don't have to hear you. I don't know if I can deal with this between every batter.
Well, we were missing it a minute
ago.
ago.
And hit someone before I go crazy. Coming to the plate now is going to be T-Bone Trent Williams. There's a pitch, fastball outside.
1-0 is the count.
Yes, I got messed up here. No big deal.
Oh, it hit him. Yikes.
Right in the side. That hurt.
Ay,
too.
ay, ay, ay,
See
ay.
the pain on his face right
Yes.
there.
Hit.
I don't think he wants to hear this song about Daisy Dukes after he just got hit. I'm just guessing, but I don't think so. And trust me, believe me when I say this, if you've ever believed me, Seth Chavez would never intentionally hit nobody. He feels horrible about hitting Trent Williams right. They don't like each other when they're playing each other. They're all friends, and you couldn't make Seth Chavez intentionally hit nobody. Totally accidental, and he feels bad about it. Going up to bat now for the Cougars is going to be number 15, left fielder, Jake Yeager.
Except it's 14.
Is it number 14? Whoa. Man, they just plowed into each other.
So, I mean, still, I'm sure it's still Jake Yeager, don't you think?
Yes, it's still Jake Yeager.
I don't know. It said 14. I'm 15. So we've got runners on first and second.
Trying to get my book straight now.
And that ball.
Jake Yeager's bang. That one's way outside.
1-1's your
Even
count.
the count at 1-1. Did you see the collision Jake Yeager had with the catcher?
No.
That's why you got kind of a little bit upset cheering over here on the Cougar side.
That ball's going to go foul.
It wasn't intentional. I don't think the catcher tried to roadblock Yeager on a foul ball from getting the first. Jake Yeager's a brother of
Brian Reed.
Brian Reed.
Got hit in the
Sholo
face.
Cougar got hit in the face.
He's doing a lot better.
He's doing great. Oh, fastball right across the chest. You can't get a piece of it. That could have been a collision right there. But see, Yeager, he didn't try to force the issue. He went off the baseline not to run into Chavez, and that's a Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out.
Out number 1.
Hey, can you just give me just a moment? I was going to say that. Why are you rushing me?
I don't know. I don't
Why?
know, because you are on the, you're so low key today.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Coming up to bat right here, and they're trying to jinx him. But I'll tell you who it is. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Good times have never have been so good. That was Mikey McNeil singing there, singing choir for me, singing rhythm. Yeah, he's not listening.
That ball went foul.
T.I.'s going to foul that one off for strike 1. We got runners at first and second in the form of Deegan Lettner at second, T-Bone Trent Williams at first, 1 out. Isaac struck out in the second at bat here for Isaac. Isaac got a grand slam late in the ball game against the Roadrunners to no avail because they blew it right after that. There's a hard grounder opposite way down third baseline. They're sending Lettner. Lettner rounds. Here he comes. Coming home. They're going to try to get a pickle out there. T-Bone Trent Williams. Oh, he's safe.
Well, they called him out.
They got him for zigging out there. He zigged around that. He might not have gone way out of the baseline, but since he zigged around that player, nonetheless, Good play by third base coach out there, Joe Muddy Merkland, sending Deegan Lettner. The Cougars take a 2-1 lead. So show Tanner Isaacs at first, 2 outs now. Coming up to the plate's going to be the big stick, Grayson Pace. Pace was the single back in the second, come around to score.
Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Oh, we have a winner. Just joking. Could have been. But I told you the radio lines don't open until after the game.
Oh, he got hit.
Right on the hip. Whatever that pitch is that he's trying to throw is just not breaking the way he's expecting it to, because it got both batters.
Right,
Trent
the same
Williams
spot.
and now Grayson Pace, same spot. Williams got hit a little bit higher, kind of on his ribs. Looked like Grayson Pace got hit right on the hip. I'm not sure which place I'd rather be hit.
I think it might be, seems like it would, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If you get hit right there on your love handles, that's pretty soft. But right there on the hip, too, hurts. I wouldn't want to be hit either way. That's that low pitch that got Joy swing at it last time.
Swing and a miss.
Strike one. Joy struck out. Back in the second. See if he can keep it going here. It's a pitch. He gets a little piece of that one. Slow roller. Way too slow for Seth. And Joey Kings. Oh, my dude. Sweet Caroline, you got to be kidding me. Wow. I wasn't even. Out number 3.
Right.
Second baseman. It goes underneath Seth Chavez's glove. They can appeal that. Seth Chavez's glove, just way too slow of a roller. Second baseman picks it up over to first, and the base ump's going to say just in the nick of time. Out number 3. So the Cougars are going to strand 2, but they managed to put one more across home plate to give the Cougars a 2-1 lead. We're headed into the top of the 4th inning. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM's presentation of high school baseball from Cougar Country.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Are your taste buds tired of the same old thing? Head to Persnickety's for comfort food with a twist. Whether breakfast or lunch, Persnickety's is sure to satisfy. Persnickety's offers free delivery to local businesses from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Persnickety's also offers custom catering with their mobile kitchen for your special events. Download the Persnickety's app or order on Facebook. Persnickety's on the east end of the Deuce in Sholo, 928-251-1965.
Gene is in another land. Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM
Game of the week.
Presentation of high school baseball. Game of the week, yes it is. Matter of fact, the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets have traveled down here to Cougar Country to take on the Cougars. Cougars last inning put one more run across home plate to give the Cougars a 2-1 lead. We're going into the top of the 4th. Coming up to the plate for the Yellowjackets is...
It is, it should be number 15, Kai Tenatango. It is. Ball 1. He's a left-handed batter. Last time he was up to bat in the first inning, he struck out. Ooh, reaches out, big swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1's your count. Comes the windup, and the pitch over the plate's on the outside, bounces.
I think that one might have got away from Isaacs. I don't think that was on his pitch list there.
No.
That one hit the ground about halfway between the mound and home plate.
Zach Edwards going to go out and talk to him for a second?
I would hate to be the batter. They got all psyched up and swung at that pitch. Yeah, it's going to be obvious that you weren't watching the ball right there.
Right.
If you get caught swinging at that pitch, you might get in trouble. Maybe. Hey, we have a special guest here. It's Commander McNeil's son, Mikey the Maniac McNeil, all the way from Tucumcari, New Mexico. Come in for some kind of business. Mikey McNeil from Tucumcari. Yeah, he's a part salesman. Tires and tool sets, something like that. I like Commander McNeil.
I do too.
He's awesome.
Give him a shout out.
I kind of did. Ooh, Isaac's gonna give that Tango a walk. And this is where we're gonna get our, well, we're getting there, getting closer to get our lineup straightened out.
Yeah, I know you can't wait.
I can't wait because it's driving me crazy.
I know.
It is.
Zeke Keesey, your third baseman today, is up to bat now for Blue Ridge. Last time he was up to bat in the first inning, he struck out.
But he's made some spectacular defensive plays in the field at third base.
He did bunt.
Dead ball. That was a perfect bunt. But unless they hit home plate, it can't. It's a dead ball if it hits home plate, and that is a strike. But that's just what you want a bunt to do, just about that right there. Got to give a shout out to Tanner Isaac's mentor, also his grandpa Eddie Hall. Did make the trip out here to watch the ball game. He's in the truck. Got a lot of medical issues. Love you, Eddie. He's a great guy.
He's gonna let them take space. Did he say it was
Sure
a balk?
is. Well, maybe did call a balk, I guess. Called a balk. I seen Tanner and the base ump out there talking after the last pitch, but I didn't see. Nice pitch by Isaacs to get back in the ballgame, though. I didn't see the balk. I missed something.
0-2's the count. 2-1. Shello over Blue Ridge right now. Nice hit.
Drive that one deep. Foul ball. Foul ball. Whoa. That was a good one, though, huh?
It was. Did it go over the fence?
Yeah, it went over the fence, but foul. Over the fence, but foul. Count remains the same. Was it 1-2?
0-2.
0-2. Nice hit by Keesey. Grabbed a hold of that one. And the wind's even blowing and keeping it in the field. Oof. Nice stop by Zach Edwards. One and two's the count. Now we seen that that pop-up throw across the field the other night in Holbrook that did not pan out for the Cougars. I would try to limit those opportunities there.
Oh, that was high, and he took a piece of it and went foul.
But it was breaking. It was breaking, and he saw it was. He didn't know how far it would break. Staying alive up there. If you think it's going to be close, supposed to just try to get a bat on it and stay alive.
Zeke Keesey, your batter for Blue Ridge.
There it is again.
Wow,
Another
look at that one.
pitch.
Soars out into the air and into the glove of...
Here comes the throw to right field. Nice throw, just a little bit up too close. Nice throw from Deegan Lettner. Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out.
So that puts Kai Tango on third, out number one, with that fly out from Zeke Keesey. And Dusty Landis is your batter now for Blue Ridge. Last time he was up to bat, he struck out in the first.
So the Jackets have 190 feet away from tying this game up here. One out. Nice pitch. Beautiful fastball.
Strike one.
Strike one. Beautiful pitch.
Wind's picking up again, and the temperature's dropping.
Sun's going down. Now wearing this long john top is starting to pay off.
Yeah, it is. See?
Well, it kind of is, but it's so drenched in sweat, it might work against me. I ended up
Got your own sauna going on there.
I ended up hypothermic from wearing this wet long john top when the temperature drops. Yeah, I would never make it on naked and afraid. Never. Where do you put that fire starter at? You're naked and afraid. Really. I can't keep track of my car keys with pockets. Where would I put the fire starter? Oh, breaking ball's going to get past Edwards.
Here comes the runner. Scoring in is Kai Tenatango, and that is the tying run right now. 2-2. Blue Ridge Sholo are tied right now. As Kai Tenatango took advantage of that ball bouncing off the foot of the catcher, I believe. Right?
It's just a breaking pitch. It just where it dropped. I don't know if it hit his foot or just dirt. It's just where it dropped at, and then the big bounce. Might have hit the plate. Why it bounced so high.
Right. Hit
erratic.
something.
Yeah. Leaves the count as 1-1 on Landis.
I thought 0-1. 1-2.
I believe that last pitch was a ball, the one that bounced past.
You're right. 1-2. You're right.
I would think.
Yes. Yes. Good thinking there.
Just guessing. Just guessing.
1-2 is the count on Dusty Landis.
Oh, big breaking pitch. Isaacs has to wait on it. There's a throw. Beautiful. Standard typical.
That is your standard typical 1-3.
For out number 2. And
okay, now we have the designated hitter has come up, John Barajas.
You're exactly right.
And
looks like number
big
18's
swing
on
and a
deck.
miss.
Swing and
Just
a miss,
like before.
strike one. Hey, don't go there. You didn't know that. Still trying to straighten her out.
Oh.
They can't bat 10 people. I know that.
1-1.
I still know he's batting for her.
And that's a strike. 1-2 is the count on John Barajas. Number 2, they say he's the designated hitter today. Oh, big swing and a miss. He's going to go down swinging for strike number 3.
Nice pitch by Isaacs to get out of the inning.
But Kai Tenatango came across home plate to tie the score 2-2. We're going to come back with the bottom of the 4th. Live here from Cougar Field. It's an exciting ball game tied up here on this Friday afternoon. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, and we're streaming it live in HD on our website, kwkm.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Are you or your family facing the difficult decision of long-term care? Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
With a full spectrum of capabilities, we care for a variety of needs. From residents living with dementia to behavioral conditions and those in need of therapy, we provide 24-hour care so that you or your loved one can thrive.
They are magnificent. They're very personal. You're not just served and treated, they take an interest. That's different. That's so different. And they're marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
The best thing I like about the facility is the knowledge of the people that work here, the staff members.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Here at Cougar Field, and we've got a tie ball game. Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to watch it, we're streaming it live in HD at kwkm.com. That's kwkm. And Sholo's up to bat. Who's your batter?
Our batter is going to be number 12.
Where are you?
Cal. I'm a runner, not a dripper. Fawcett. Fawcett, the second baseman. the ball game. See if he can keep it going on deck. Going to be number 1, senior center. Yeah, that pitch is high for ball 1. Brand new ball game here. Jackets got on top first in the first, 1-0. Cougars come back, and now the Jackets tie it up once again. Fawcett, the son of Doc Fawcett, Sholo Cougar.
Right fielder, that's Dusty Landis out there. What a catch by Dusty Landis.
Got his Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out. Got his sunglasses on and everything, but he made a last-minute ninja move to get a glove underneath that one. He's coming up to the plate. It's going to be number 1, senior center fielder, Jakey Boy Reedhead. Got a base hit back in the second. Got stranded at first. There's a pitch. There's that high one out of the strike zone, but he's gonna go for it for strike 1.
I think you should bring your mic down just a little bit.
Bring my mic down a little bit. There's a pitch from Chavez, low and outside, even the count at 1-1. I believe Jake's hit, I can't remember where it went back in the second. I believe he knocked in Grayson Pace, didn't he? I'm thinking, let me think for a minute. There's a pitch, inside pitch. He's gonna get a piece of it, foul it off into the backstop. Marks the count 1 ball and 2 strikes on Reedhead. 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th, form of Cal Fawcett. Top of the order coming up next. Seth taking his time out there on the bump. There's the pitch. Reedhead's gonna grab a piece of it, drive it down the first baseline. Out of play, Landis chased it all the way to the fence. Just can't make it there. Count remains the same. Wee Wee, my little best friend, Wee Wee calls Uncle Jake Jew. And I think that's a fitting name. I think I found myself calling him a Jew a time or two. I don't know. Calls him Jew. I just hollers it too. She tries to drive him crazy, and it works. Here's a pitch. Gonna get a piece of that one. That one's gonna go foul too. Little bit behind it. Has his head on it. Little bit, not the whole way. Gonna have to keep his head on it and hold back on it on the breaking pitches. I look for Seth to come back with a fastball right here. Let's see. Tanner Isaac, you can tell by the windup. There's a pitch, what'd I tell you? Boy, Chavez went all the way down there. Count's going to remain the same. He must have stepped in a hole all the way down. I'm very impressed with what Seth Chavez has done here so far in this ballgame. He's devoted a lot of time in the offseason to his pitching. He's a great all-around athlete. Plays all 3 sports, football, baseball, or basketball and baseball. But he's put a lot of time in the off season. There's a pitch, off speed, stay alive up there. Count remains the same. 6 pitches so far to Reedhead. That's the at-bat that you like seeing that. You know, where's the pitcher out? Where you really like seeing it in Little League Baseball because they have the pitch count. Remember how confusing that gets? Everybody starts screaming, how many pitches? Reedhead's going to grab a hold of that one. High fly ball. Second baseman's drifting back.
Oh, he called it. And
drop in. He thought about going to second base because there wasn't nobody there, but he didn't change his mind. I could see that ball keep drifting, and he didn't own up to it till it was just a little too late.
He called it and everything. He had other backup support there. He's like, no, I got it. And then it went right over his head.
Because the wind just kept pushing it and kept pushing it. So Reedhead's on the air. And coming to the plate now is going to be top of the order, number 3, junior catcher, Zach Edwards. There's a pitch way outside. Ball 1. Reedhead on first. One out here. There's the pitch. Edwards going to drive that one in the gap between center and right. Here comes Reedhead. This is what he learned from his dad. Looky here. Runs just
there
like
he comes.
me.
Look at him. Look at him. Woo!
There goes Lettner into third. Reedhead's coming around to score. I'm glad I could pass one thing on to him, which was my speed. So happy with that. And that is Zachy Boy Edwards.
What an unbelievable hit.
A stand-up triple over there. Just a great hit. Great hit. Beautiful hit. They could see Reedhead. They didn't stand a chance of catching him, so they sent the throw to third. Edwards was at third, easy. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 5, senior right fielder, Deegan Lettner. Going to foul that one off for strike 1. Chavez is still pitching a great game. You just got to relax. That one's low and outside, ball 2. I mean, ball 1, 1-1, ball 2. I could see it wasn't a ball on the deal. I don't know. There's a pitch. Ooh, strike. That's that low pitch he likes to call. Brings the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lettner. Lettner got out in the first off fielder's choice. He got yeah, that's where I got all messed up there. Trent got hit by the pitch. Deegan got a base hit. Back in the third, come around to score.
2-2's your count now, and Deegan Lettner.
2-2, evened it up. Wind is blowing a little bit more, but blowing from third base in. There's a hot grounder. Second baseman,
called him out. Crowd doesn't like it.
Wow.
Crowd doesn't like it at all.
It takes a long time to, I don't know.
Trent Williams up to bat now. That was out number 2.
Are you standing on something? It feels like you're on my last nerve. T-bone Trent Williams. Or do you want to bet another $1 on that one? Where you have a chance to win your $1 back from the first one? No? I don't know if I would either. I didn't see that one as good as the first one. Ball 1 to Williams. Big swing and a miss. He got lured in on that one. 1-1's the count. Williams back in. Chavez waiting for the sign. Here's the pitch. That's the one you wanted right there, Trini boy. Right across, about chest high. A little bit of off-speed pitch. Williams back in the box. Here comes the pitch. Gonna grab that low one right up the middle.
Got a runner coming across home plate.
That's gonna score Zach Edwards to give the Cougars once again the lead. No, they already had it. Now that gives them a 2-run lead,
yeah,
4-2.
4-2.
But
Trent Williams safe on first.
Kai Tenatango almost made a play on that ball. Shouldn't have. I mean, he had to make a spectacular move on the ball to even get over there to even stop it, and almost had a chance to make a play. Good hustle by Tenatango. It's going to bring to the plate number 15, Jake Yeager.
Number 14. I don't know why. It's so confusing. I wrote 15. That's what I thought, but he's wearing a 14.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened. Sorry about that.
No big deal. Right across chest high for strike 1. There's a pitch. He's going to swing at that one. High chopper, third base. There's a throw. The nick of time, fielder's choice for out number 3. So the Cougars are going to strand 1 in the former Trent Williams, but they managed to put 2 across home plate. So after 4 complete innings of play, it's the Show Low Cougars 4, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 2. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Here at the Show Low High Schools, we enter into the top of the 5th inning as the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets trail by 2. Show Low leads 4-2, entering the top of the 5th. So Blue Ridge came out strong. Now their next batter is Chris Verdugo. He is the left fielder today.
Scared me. Tim King just scared me. I was meditating right then. Yes. I was doing my Zen Master meditation. Coming up to bat here is, we're still right, Chris Verdugo. Oofla. Nope, a ball.
Ball on Chris Verdugo. He struck out in the second inning. That was the last time he was up to bat. Here comes the wind of, ooh, big swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss. He wanted that. He wanted that chest-high pitch there.
Got a little bit of sunshine here, peeking through.
Nope, it just had an idea.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
It kind of looks like sunshine, but it's really like a light bulb.
You had a light bulb. Ooh. There we go. Strike 2.
Catches the outside, I reckon.
1-2 is your count. Chris Verdugo, left fielder today for the Yellowjackets.
Oh, dropped that baby in like a carnival worker there. Do you see the way he dropped that one in?
I sure did. That was amazing. Nice strikeout for out number 1. And now we've got number 21, Josh Morcacho. Morcacho's at the plate. He struck out in the second inning. We'll see what he can do this time. That was ball 1.
We just started this season off covering the games, stuff like that. But we've seen some absolutely fantastic curveballs for the few games that we've covered.
Yes.
We have. That one from Tanner Ice is good. You're going to get. Thought about button.
Boy, he really did. He had his mouth out there. Brought it
like
back.
a split decision like that.
Wow.
But what we saw from Chase Williams and Snowflake was just like that, just drop. This kid right here learned that. If you talk to anybody that's graduated from Show Low High School after Mikey McNeil went to school here, it's hard to be. In fact, if you say somebody just threw a curveball like Mikey McNeil and it's not that good, people will get mad at you. Because Mikey could throw
oh, that one's right in the dirt.
He could throw a wicked curve. He could barely make it to the plate. He wasn't going to throw it hard, believe that. But his curveball was something to write home about.
3-0's the count. Oh, he's showing bunt now. And he's going to take his base. He walks. Josh Morcacho takes his base, and that's going to bring up
Seth Chavez, top of the order.
Top of the order.
So, yeah.
So
your DH batting in place of number 13, Tanner McCullough. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew it figured out. We just need to go through the lineup one time. We made it. Seth Chavez singled back in the first, come around to score. Was the opening run for the Jackets. Got thrown out back in the third, 6-3. This will be his third at bat here in the 5th. And that one's a called strike. Strike 1. Had a runner at first. Former Josh. That breaking ball's going to stay out there. There's that pop-up throwing to first. So bring the count on Chavez, 1-1. Isaac's taking his time. See by the windup what he's going to throw. And go back to first. Just keep him over there close.
Seth Chavez is tall.
He's very tall, yeah. Look, if you watch Isaac's windup, if his windup going to home is real slow, be a fastball. That's a high fly ball. That was going to go out of play. Bring the count to 1-2 on Seth Chavez. On his breaking balls, his windup's a lot quicker. But if you watch, pay attention, he'll go way slower, and that's his fastball. If he hears me say that, he's going to change it just to make me look bad. Oh, big breaking ball. Chavez staying alive up there.
Josh Morcacho is pretty fast out there. He's already second base.
He's going to be pretty tired if he keeps running back and forth, I would think. That's twice. I can remember playing baseball when I was younger, but I can't ever remember having that much energy to run back and forth, ever. I don't know. Maybe there's a car out there that drove me, because I don't remember that. Not at all. Isaac seems worried about that runner over there, see what I mean?
Oh, easy throw over there. Really just
yeah. He's not trying to get him out. He's just trying to shorten his lead. Shorten his lead up so he doesn't get a big jump. Nice pitch. Good job by Fawcett. Fielder's choice, but Fawcett makes good heads up play and just goes to first. Get the for sure out number 2.
And Josh Morcacho did make it to second, so he's on second now with 2 outs. Tucker Smith's your batter. He's number 14. He's the catcher today for Blue Ridge. Last time he was up to bat in the 3rd, he had a fly out. It's a ball.
Ball 1.
And he had a single in the 1st inning. And that's a strike. Blue Ridge trails by 2 right now. If you've just tuned in, it's Sholo 4, Blue Ridge 2. We are in the top of the 5th over here at Cougar Field.
Oh, big breaking pitch. Breaking too much for a ball. If we have time after the game, I was recently in the airport, and I ran into Ozzy Osbourne, so I got a little quick interview on my phone. I'm going to I'll share it with the listeners.
Is that
if we
right?
have enough time after the game. Yeah, just a pleasant, no magical questions or anything. Nice play by T-Bone Trent Williams, charging the ball on the slow roller to get over there in time to get the runner out there at first. Smith, fielder's choice, so they'll strand 1. But after 4.5 innings of play, score remains the same. Yours, Sholo Cougars 4, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 2. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. From Cougar Country, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Are your taste buds tired of the same old thing? Head to Persnickety's for comfort food with a twist. Whether breakfast or lunch, Persnickety's is sure to satisfy. Persnickety's offers free delivery to local businesses from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Persnickety's also offers custom catering with their mobile kitchen for your special events. Download the Persnickety's app or order on Facebook. Persnickety's on the east end of the Deuce in Sholo, 928-251-1965.
Over here at Sholo High School, as Sholo is hosting Blue Ridge, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. Sholo's coming up to bat. Blue Ridge is trailing by 2. It's 4-2. Cougars on top.
Yes, it is. You have Trent Williams getting hit. Not last inning, right? He got hit in the, last inning in the fourth when he got hit by the pitch.
Trent Williams?
Yeah.
He got hit in the third, and then he got out in the pickle. He got hit in the third, and then he had a nice hit in the fourth, got a nice single.
Or he did? Right on. That's what I forgot to mark down. So come up to the bat is going to be the lefty, Sweet Caroline, Tanner Isaacs. Seth Chavez still on the bump for the Jackets. There's a pitch. Foul that one off. I'll bring the count to 0-2 on Isaacs. From the bottom of the fifth, Cougars on top 4-2. Isaac on the bump for the Cougars has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts in the game so far. There's a pitch, gonna stay outside for called ball. Seth Chavez, 1, 2. What in the world are they saying? 2 strikeouts, but Chavez has pitched a great game. That was gonna step by for called ball. Oh, they're just trying to get in Chavez's head over there. But they were yelling for a reason. Yeah. They're just trying to distract him. Here comes a pitch. I'm going to stay way up high.
Seems to be working.
Bring the count full. Yeah, Chavez just needs to relax. He's done a great job on the mound, really. Great job. On deck will be Grayson Pace for the Cougars. Here comes a... Coming up to the plate is going to be number 13, the first baseman for the Cougars, Grayson Pace. I don't know who that is that come in to run for him out there. We're only showing one substitute. That is Carline, and that's dang sure not him. Nice pitch by Chavez, strike one. I don't know who, I think that's Gabe, I believe. I don't know. Seth's gonna check him out there, thinking maybe he might have some speed, wants to keep him honest. There's a pitch. Pace is gonna get a little piece of it. Slow roller out of play down the third baseline for strike 2. Counts 0-2 on Pace. Grayson had a base hit back in the second, come around to score, got hit by the pitch in the third, got stranded. This is his third at bat. There's a pitch, way outside, gets past the glove of the catcher into the backstop. Pinch runner for Isaacs, be safe at second. We'll bring the count to 1-2 on Pace. On deck for your Sholo Cougars is going to be Joy King. Seems like Blue Ridge kind of just seems to be drained of their pizzazz, and I don't know why it's 4-2. Here's the pitch, nice pitch by Seth Chavez. Swing and a miss. Grayson Pace going to go down swinging for the first out of the inning. Nice pitch. Fastball, chest high, mano-a-mano. Nice pitch. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 6, senior third baseman, Joy King. There's the pitch. Off-speed breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Joy needs to relax and hold back and watch the ball. Break, don't break, whatever. That one's way low. Even the count at 1-1. So I figured if we talk nicely enough about Joy King, maybe we get some free chips. I don't know,
chips?
Just a thought. It hadn't worked out so far. I don't know what else nice we can say about him. There's the pitch. That's a beautiful pitch by Chavez. Drops that one right in the strike zone for strike number 2. Chavez taking his time. He'll step back off the back of the rubber. Now he shakes his head no. Back on the rubber. Here comes a pitch. King's going to get just enough of a piece of it to stay up there batting. Count remains the same.
We got lots of fans on both sides here at the ballpark today. Lots of fans.
And it's still staying rather warm for being so late in the
It really is. It's amazing.
evening, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I thought for sure as soon as that sun just made a little bit of a shadow, it'd be cold. Not yet. Chavez taking his time. There's a pitch. Joey King's going to drive that one. Due to the fact the second baseman was over there towards second cover, and here comes a runner. He's safe. He stepped on it.
Oh, they called him out.
He stepped right on the base. Look at the print on the base.
What do you think he tripped over?
Well,
whoa,
a lot
that
of
was
fans
crazy.
don't like that call.
Well, that was, you know, the ones at first we're just guessing one way or another if they made it in time or not. We all have our opinion.
Well,
that
the
one right there,
coaches
he
out
stepped
there
right on top of home plate and
looking
tripped.
Talking about the base, the coaches out there talking to the umpire.
You can't take nothing away from Joey King's great hit, though. Great hit, Joey King's on first, and they're going to show that the runner for Tanner Isaacs got thrown out of home plate for out number 2 in the inning. That's a tough one to swallow there. But Joey King got a great hit. You always have to look for the positive. And it's bad when you take away the highlight that Joey King just had. Great hit. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 12, Cal. I'm a runner, not a dripper, Fawcett, and that first pitch was behind him. Ball 1. Chavez taking his time. There's a pitch. Cal's going to foul that one off the bottom of the bat. Even the count at 1-1. Fawcett got a single back in the second. Ends up stranded at third and flew out in the fourth. So he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That one's high for ball 2. We can count to 2-1. And Fawcett could be a sophomore. I think he might be. There's the pitch. Nice pitch, catches the outside corner. That's what I thought. Even the count at 2-2. Fawcett's done a great job stepping up to varsity level, being a sophomore. Seth taking his time out there. Here's the pitch, down in the dirt. Nice at bat for Fawcett, going to bring the count full. Bottom of the 5th inning, Cougars still on top, 4-2 over the Jackets. Chavez taking his time, just worried about the batter. There's the pitch, high, ball 4. Nice at bat by Fawcett. Show Fawcett at first. Joey King at second. Coming to the plate, it's going to be number 1, senior center fielder, Jakey Boy Reedhead. Reedhead got a single back in the second. Got stranded. Got on the air, the fly ball where nobody could catch it out there. Come around to score back in the 4th. So this will be his 3rd at bat here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 runners out there, 2nd, 3rd. There's a pitch, high, ball 1. Good eye. Reedhead's ready. Chavez checking the runner at second. There's a pitch, big swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Chavez. Chavez still pitching a great game. There's a pitch. That one's low in the dirt.
Ooh, he thought about it.
Ball 2. He thought about that low outside one more than he did that high one. Normally, that's just the opposite. He's showing a lot of self-discipline, not swinging them high ones like he used to. There's a nice breaking pitch right there. That's a beautiful pitch. That's a beauty. You're not going to find many people that'll swing at that one. That's a big breaking pitch from Chavez. 2-2's the count. Here's the pitch. Way on the inside. Catcher managed to knock it down, keep the runners from advancing, going to bring the count full. I don't know why his girlfriend calls him baby boy. I don't understand that at all. Some kind of new age thing. Oh, wasn't nobody there. They would have had Joseph kinged right there. Had the second baseman know that Chavez was going to go ahead around there. Joseph had no idea. Once again, wonder if he learned something then. Twice in a row they could have got him. Joseph. Head's ready. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. In the dirt. Ball 4. Read it in. Base on ball. So bases loaded now. And we got the top of the order coming up to the bat in the form of Zach Edwards. Here comes the coach for the Yellowjackets coming out. And I believe we're going to have a pitching change. I'm not sure if that's all necessary or the best move, but we're going to see.
We've got bases loaded now for the Cougars, so.
We saw a situation where Holbrook the other night where they made a pitching change late in the game that almost cost them the ball game. 1 out away from winning the game, and it almost cost them the ball game. And this coach, he's like, now just calm down, relax, and throw the ball. You haven't, but then they just give it away. They
scored 7 runs in that inning.
Roadrunners should have lost off that pitching change. They just lucked out and didn't. Here's Zach Edwards.
Well, that little break and talk seemed to help him.
High fastball. You're going to call that one a strike. Strike 1. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th. Cougars on top 4-2. Seth Chavez still on the bump. There's a low, and he's going to drive that one in the gap between third and short. Get past it. It just gets bobbled by the left fielder. Mark Joey King coming around, and Calheimer running out of Dripper Fawcett crossing home plate. Give the Cougars a 6-2 lead. That's going to put Jake Reed at third, 90 feet away. And Zach Edwards, the little bobble out there in the left field, is going to be standing at second. And now the coach can come back out. Now he's going to make the change. I don't see nothing that was the pitcher's fault there on that play. You know, your job is to just keep them in the field, and the fielder is supposed to catch it. So the Jackets are going to have a pitching change.
Coming out.
Excuse me?
Devin Chowbig.
Coming in to pitch?
Remember him from basketball?
I
He
do.
would come in
Sure
at the end of the games and just start throwing threes and making them.
Sure do. So we're going to give Chowbig a chance to get warmed up here in the bottom of the 5th with the Sholo Cougars 6, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 2. We're going to take it back to the studio. Listen to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you or your family facing the difficult decision of long-term care? Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
With a full spectrum of capabilities, we care for a variety of needs. From residents living with dementia to behavioral conditions and those in need of therapy, we provide 24-hour care so that you or your loved one can thrive.
They are magnificent. They're very personal. You're not just served and treated. They take an interest. That's different. That's so different. And they're marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
The best thing I like about the facility is the knowledge of the people that work here, the staff members.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Rich now, he's done some warm-up pitches. He's about ready to get going. And what's going on here is we've got 2 outs here. We are in the bottom of the 5th, and the Cougars lead 6-2 over the Yellowjackets, and they're still up to bat with 2 outs.
2 outs. We have Reedhead on third base. Zach Edwards on second. 2 outs. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 5, senior right fielder, Deegan Letner. So Devin Chowbig goes from the hardwood surface to the bump on the diamond. Let's see how he can do here. Coming in kind of in a bad situation from the stretch. There's the pitch. That one's going to stay too far outside for ball 1. Letner got put out on a fielder's choice in the first and grounded out fielder's choice in the 4th, and he'd come on around on that one for strike 1, even the count at 1-1. He didn't get hit by the pitch, did he? That's the inning. I wrote it on the wrong person.
No.
That's what I thought. Waiting the pitch. There's the pitch, high and inside. Called ball. And he counts 2-1. One little mark in the book on the wrong person really messes the pitches up. Oh, it just total
It is
turmoil.
a domino effect.
Oh, my goodness. High and outside, marked the count 3-1 on Letner. On deck is T-Bone Trent Williams for the Cougars. Let's see if Chowbig can dial it in here and get a strike. There's the pitch. I'm going to stay high and outside. Chowbig's going to walk his first batter.
Got bases loaded
Load the
now.
bases.
I'll remind folks, Persnickety's, aren't they having on May 5th?
May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
$5.
They're going to bring in their new comfort food with a twist catering trailer. And they're going to offer some, I think they're going to offer some new stuff that they're thinking about putting on the menu. $5 items
on Cinco de Mayo.
Give people a chance to come out there, you know, and just have a taste of twisted comfort
Deliciousness.
food. Believe me, I'm going to go with like 4 or 5 $5 bills. Yes.
That's Cinco de Mayo at Persnickety's.
It's also my son's birthday. Don't tell him I told you, because
Strike 1.
It's a surprise.
You should take him there.
Persnickety's?
Yeah.
And then make him pay. That would be a surprise. T-Bone Trent Williams. Let's see just a second. There's an off-speed pitch, and he's going to drive it downtown. Charlie Brown almost hit the bottom of the fence. Reedhead's going to score. Zach Edwards going to score. And Deegan Ledner's going to score. Swap that big hit by T-Bone Trent Williams all the way to the base of the fence in the gap between left and center. Beautiful hit. Williams only going to end up with a double. Seems crazy, but he's going to empty the bases out there as far as his teammates go to give the Cougars a 9-2 lead with 2 outs still in the bottom of the 5th. Coming up to the plate is going to be number 14. I got the number right that time, Jake Yeager. That's a nice pitch right there, right down the middle. Strike 1. This is the 9th batter in the inning for the Cougars. Big inning here in the bottom of the 5th for the Cougars. Chowbig's going to check out Williams over there. Checks him again. Here comes a pitch. Going to drive it. Oh, almost stopped by the third base. He did knock it down. Good play by the third baseman over there. Zeke Kisei, he's been doing great out there on defense for the Jackets.
He has been.
So show Jake Yeager safe at first, and
It kept Trent Williams at second.
It did, just by him making the stop over there. So we're going to have to mess our books up even further because we're up to the 10th batter in the inning. Sweet Caroline, the lefty, Tanner Isaacs, struck out back in the second. Did he hit
Got a single in the third and a single in the 5th.
So, yes, so he's 2 for 3, and he's going to foul that one off. Out of play for strike 1. So Chowbig kind of come in a rough part of the ball game here. A lot of pressure on him. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Isaac's
going to go
grab
foul.
that one. That one's going to go way foul. I thought that one was going to go the other way at first, but it comes on the third base side of the field for strike number 2. I would be crazy if he can drive this out there into left field, because that left fielder's playing way over towards center with the left-handed hitter. There's a pitch. Gonna drive that one right up the middle. Here comes T-Bone Trent Williams coming around third. Here goes the throw to third. Way over the head of the third baseman. Yeager's gonna slide in head first, thinking it was gonna be close. Williams gonna score, and Tanner Isaacs is gonna have a stand-up double in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Nice hit. That's going to bring up number 13, the senior first baseman, Grayson Pace. And we're going to have a runner go back out there for Sweet Caroline Tanner Isaacs. Nice hit by Isaacs with 2 outs here. Keep this 2-out rally going for the Cougars.
It's number 4. We don't have the name for him, though.
Are you up here? Nope.
No.
Chowbig taking his time, checks the runners. There's a pitch. Breaking ball. Go outside, I guess, for ball 1. 11th hitter of the inning for the Cougars. Chowbig taking his time. There's a pitch. That was as big a swing and a miss as you'll ever see, no matter what age or group of people you're ever, pros, little league, it don't matter. That's as big a swing and a miss as you, look at Coach Merklin's even telling him. That is as big a swing and a miss as I've ever seen in all my life, Grayson. What in the world were you swinging at? That was a huge swing. It's kind of like going for the knockout punch and missing the guy, falling down yourself. Yeah, and hitting your head on the floor and knocking yourself out or something. If he would have hit that ball, it would probably still be flying. We'd still be waiting for it to land. Counts even on Grayson Pace. 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Cougars on top, 10-2. Coach come out and just talked to Chowbig. Just told him, just relax, just get out of this inning. There's a pitch. He tried to make it a bigger swing and a miss, but he got a little piece of that one into the backstop, just barely. Bring the count to 1-2. Runners on second and third for the Cougars. Yeager on third, pinch runner out there on second. There's an off-speed pitch right in the back. Breaking ball, didn't quite break. So show Grayson Pace on first. Jake Yeager on third, and the runner for Tanner Isaacs on second. And here comes the coach for the Yellowjackets out once again. And we're going to have a pitching change. So while they decide who's going to come in and take the bump for the Jackets, we'll take it back to the studio for 60 seconds. Listen to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Cougar Country, where the Cougars lead 10-2 over the Jackets in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Yes! Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Back, everybody, to Cougar Field.
Yes. We got the Village people playing in the background. You can't deny that.
That's true.
I love this song. Everybody.
There you go. Dr. Love's doing the YMCA.
There we go.
We have on the mound now, warming up, number 16 for Blue Ridge, Gunnar Martinez.
Gunnar Martinez.
We were talking today on the morning show about the very first 2 male cheerleaders in the NFL for the LA Rams.
For the Rams?
Yeah, it looks like you could have been
Really?
a male
Boy,
cheerleader.
You know what?
You got to bring your mic back
Well,
up there, though.
I was YMCAing it. That
Yeah,
happens.
I know, and you're doing a great
You know
job.
what? My
I was
sister
just saying,
still owes me.
He could have been a cheerleader.
My sister owes me a box of crayons with a sharpener on it. She lured me into dancing with the pom-pom girls.
Ooh, that's a
foul off
foul.
by Joseph King there. That's his first pitch, though, so that'll be strike one. She was it was just like no pom-poms involved. My grandma made me a blue vest, white turtleneck, white gloves. I mean, all my friends laughed about that. Oh, there's a hit. High chopper, shortstop has it. Over to first. Just in the nick of time. The long throw, beautiful play by the shortstop. Fielder's choice is going to be out number 3 on Joey King. But not before the Cougars put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 runs across the board. So now it's your Show Cougars 10, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 2.
You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, and we're streaming live in HD on our website, kwkm.com. Back in 60 seconds.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Are your taste buds tired of the same old thing? Head to Persnickety's for comfort food with a twist. Whether breakfast or lunch, Persnickety's is sure to satisfy. Persnickety's offers free delivery to local businesses from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Persnickety's also offers custom catering with their mobile kitchen for your special events. Download the Persnickety's app or order on Facebook. Persnickety's on the east end of the Deuce in Sholo, 928-251-1965.
Live action over here at Cougar Field, and we are coming back here as the temperature's dropping with the top of the 6th. And the Cougars are leading this one, taking a big lead over the Yellowjackets, 10-2.
That's Tanner Isaac's mother that I'm going to file charges on for abuse right there. Yeah. She thought I really was shushing her.
She thought you were shushing her.
She thought we could really hear. When she found out we really couldn't, she hit me. Yeah, that's violence, unnecessary violence. So I do feel sorry for Devin Chavez. Come in a horrible.
That was tough.
Horrible situation in a ball game. But Seth Chavez pitched a great game for the Jackets. And when he left, it was not 10-2. That's the bad part about it. People look back on the record books and, and that's not the way it was. So who's your hitter here?
Number 16, Gunnar Martinez. Oh, wow, look at that hit. It soars up into the sky. It's going straight down into the glove of Jake Reedhead.
Hey, boy, Reedhead.
For a Black Diamond Auto Glass. Fly out number 1.
Hey, way to track that thing out. Good job.
Nice hit by Gunnar. Got it up there.
Number 15, Kai Tanatango, is now your hitter. Last time he was up to bat, he took his base on balls, and in the first inning, he struck out. Let's see what he can do this time.
There's the wind and the shade.
2 strikes. Is that right? 2-2? I mean, 0-2?
0-2.
Excuse me, 0-2 on Kai Tanatango. Don't forget, we're streaming it live in HD if you'd like to join us there at kwkm.com, kwkm.com. That's balls high, 1-2.
Don't take advantage of that thing. That's really a blessing for these people. We've recently had people watching Montana that
Austin,
were elated.
we have somebody watching in Austin right now.
Nice pitch.
Strikes out.
The people in Montana were elated that they could watch a family member, play in a baseball game. They're from Florence, watched them play the Snowflake game in Snowflake. And they were just absolutely elated, just overwhelmingly thankful and stuff. It's something that, you know, I don't think people really know what a service it is. Even if you don't like the people, go ahead and have them watch your kid just to rub it in if your kid's good.
Zeke Kisei is your batter now. That was ball one, I believe. Yep.
He's had a great defensive game over there at third.
He had a fly out in the fourth, and he struck out in the first. Ooh, big swing and a miss.
Fastball. Did you see the change in the windup? Fastball.
Yep, I did see that.
It's obvious. I don't know if they know that. I'm sure the coach, I would think the coaches can see that, have taught their players that. Whoa. See, Kisei tried to get hit by the pitch there. Did you see that? He tried to get hit by that pitch that bounced off the ground.
Two and one is your count on Zeke Kisei.
See, fastball. Oh, in the dirt. Got away from him.
Got 2 outs right now here in the top of the 6th.
Big Cholo crowd.
And look, big Blue Ridge crowd.
It has grown, sure is. And this is Elliot. This is T-Bone Trent Williams' father hiding behind the banner over here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, see those papers? I do that on purpose as a distraction. Oh, Williams has it.
Safe. He's practically doing the splits out there.
What is he going to say? It pulled him off? Sheesh, amunga.
Great catch, though, by Grayson Pace there, as he did a huge stretch to catch that ball.
And that's sad that they called him safe after a stretch like that.
Single from Zeke Kisei, got himself on base.
I'm glad he did, though, because Kisei has played a great game out there on defense.
Dusty Landis is your batter now. That's ball. There goes Zeke Kisei stealing second. He's a pretty fast runner out there. And what we have here is, again, Dusty Landis. He got out with a fly out in the first inning and with a 1-3 in the fourth inning, excuse me. See what he can do here.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Blue Ridge has to get something going quickly.
Wow, that ball's going straight up into the air. Is that Cal Fawcett there underneath it? Oh, it fell right out of his glove. He was underneath it.
Kisei scored and didn't even realize it till right before he got there.
He was so far down around the bases.
He thought for sure he was just jogging in, thought it was the third out. Thought it was the third out. See, because he should have just been jogging in. Yeah.
So that's another run for Blue Ridge, making it 10-3.
Cal Fawcett wishes he could snap his fingers and be invisible right now.
Dusty Landis with a single on first. And this brings up Joe Barajas.
John Barajas.
John Barajas.
They're DH, and he struck out in the second and struck out in the fourth. No, I'm looking.
Nice hit. He makes up for it right now. Cal Fawcett with a diving catch, doesn't quite get it hand on the ball there, and the ball goes out to right field. I think he's hurt himself.
He stopped it.
Nope,
he just
he's
couldn't
up now.
get up and grab it. Yeah, good effort there by Fawcett.
Dusty Landis is going to make it all the way to third, though, with that hit from John Barajas, and he has a single.
That's not even an error out there on Fawcett. That was a great baseball effort there.
2 outs still on Blue Ridge as number 18 comes up to bat, Chris Verdugo.
Who's also been at bat twice with 2 strikeouts.
Yes, once in the second and once in the fifth.
Oh, nailed him.
All right. A lot of folks don't like that call there. They said the runner was safe.
We have no way to bleep these people. We're not on a time delay. I think what the fan said was, "You're such a special person." It's misunderstood out there in Radio Land.
Oh, that reminds me of something. Big swing and a miss on Chris Verdugo.
That's his first pitch right there, so it's
0-1.
They did nail, whoever that is over Barajas.
Runner at the corners. Barajas is still on first.
Sweet Caroline.
Dusty Landis is on third.
Sweet Caroline just needs to get the batter and just come in.
Ball high. Ball's thrown over to third.
We don't want to start doing that.
Yeah, that's a risky move.
No, yeah, we saw that go awry as bad as anything.
Now, I believe that's 1-1 the count right now.
I believe so. That's what I got. There's the pitch. Nice pitch.
Takes a piece of it. That's going to be a strike. 1-2 is the count right now on Chris Verdugo.
And take another little piece of my pitch now, baby. Yeah, name that tune. There we go. Oh, nice breaking pitch. He can't go to first. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think he can. There's a runner at second. He's out. So Verdugo's going to go down. 3 for 3 in the strikeout column for out number 3. And the Jackets strand 2. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Cougar Country, where it's the Show Low Cougars 10, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 3. You can tune in and watch it live in HD. The rest of this ball game at kwkm.com. We're going to take it back to the studio for 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
Are you or your family facing the difficult decision of long-term care? Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
With a full spectrum of capabilities, we care for a variety of needs. From residents living with dementia to behavioral conditions and those in need of therapy, we provide 24-hour care so that you or your loved one can thrive.
They are magnificent. They're very personal. You're not just served and treated. They take an interest. That's different. That's so different. And they're marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
The best thing I like about the facility is the knowledge of the people that work here, the staff members.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Consider Haven of Lakeside as your provider of choice.
Call or visit us online at Haven of Lakeside.
Welcome to Cougar Field here as the Show Low Cougars lead this one 10-3 over the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. We're coming with the bottom of the 6th as the Cougars are coming up to bat once again. Who's our batter there,
Our
Dr.
leadoff
Ralph?
hitter, he probably doesn't want to be the first person up there. He's got all the attention on himself already for being down the field. Second baseman, sophomore, Cal. I'm a runner, not a dripper. Fawcett going to grab hold of that first pitch, but it's going to go foul down the first baseline for strike 1.
He walked in the 5th inning and did come around the bases for a score. He had a fly out in the 4th, and he had a single in the 2nd.
Yes.
Did you just say that?
No, but I just never heard it said backwards.
Oh.
That was wild. Oh. Way inside there. Fawcett couldn't have even jumped on that one. Even the count at 1-1. And our pitcher out there is still...
is that Gunnar Martinez?
I guess it's still Gunnar Martinez out there. Fawcett
Nice
can
hit.
grab hold of that one down the third base line. But it's going to go foul. It's going to have to come all the way back.
Yeah, that's Gunnar Martinez out
Mark the
there.
count at 1 and 2. So that is Coach Martinez that used to coach him in Little League, right?
Yeah.
Remember when we'd go up there
Yeah.
and Coach Martinez? So that's Gunnar. So Gunnar cannot be that old.
No.
Gunner's maybe a freshman, sophomore at the oldest.
He's in 9th grade.
Freshman. Yeah, see, I knew it. There's a pitch, breaking
Oops,
ball.
excuse me, sorry.
Fawcett gets a hold of it. I guess it was a fly ball. I thought it was a high grounder. Look who's back out there short. That's my old friend, Seth Chavez. Black Diamond Auto Glass fly out. That's one away. Coming up to bat is going to be number 1 center fielder, senior Jakey Boy, Reedhead. Reedhead got a single back in the 2nd, flew out in the 4th, walked and scored in the 5th. No, let's go back into this. Single back in the 2nd, got on with the error and scored in the 4th. walked and scored in the 5th. And there's a long fly ball to right field over the right fielder's head. Reedhead's going to round first, headed to second. Is he going to try to stretch it? Nope, he's going to stand up there with the big stand-up double for Reedhead to spark it, put a little spark in the Cougars here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up the top of the order. Catcher, number 3, Zach Edwards. Edwards got a single, got stranded in the 1st, flew out in the 2nd. Got a big triple in the 4th and scored. Got on with an error in the 5th and come around to score. Great game for Edwards. Big swing and a miss for Zachy boy for strike 1. You know, the Cougars could still put 3 runs on the board right here and in this game, 10-run ruled. They're the home team, so this is actually their last bats for this inning. There's a pitch. He's going to drive that one right in the gap between shortstop and second base. Here comes Reedhead, going to round it.
He made it.
And he's safe.
Yeah, he puts the Jets on.
All I can say when I see him run is beep, beep, roll runner.
He's really fast.
That's very fast. You know why? Because he used to get in trouble a lot when he was younger. The only way to keep from getting hit real hard was to run. So see it come in handy. Nice hit by Edwards with a big stand-up double there. Here in the bottom of the 6th to give the Cougars 11-3 lead. Coming up to the plate is going to be senior right fielder Deegan Lettner. Got put out in the 1st, up a grounder on a fielder's choice. There's the pitch. That's going to be ball 1. And the fielder choice in the 4th. Then he walked and scored in the 5th. So Lettner's due for a big hit. We got Edwards out there at 2nd. That one's down low, ball 2. 2-0's the count. T-Bone Trent Williams on deck for the Cougars. That could be the determining factor right there. Williams with a big hit last inning. There's a breaking ball, going to stay up high. 3-0's the count. Williams had that big double, only ended up with a double, but cleared the bases last inning. Lettner can get on base, and Williams can do something like that again. That was right down the gut in the count of 3-1. That could be the determining factor in this ball game. Counts now 3-1 on Deegan. Gunner throws pretty hard out there. I look for a long, very successful high school pitching career for Gunner Martinez. He's going to give the walk to Lettner. He's going to put runners on 1st and 2nd. 11-3 lead, 2 runs. I think it is still in this game early. T-Bone Trent Williams, Black Diamond Hourglass fly out in the 1st, hit by the pitch in the 3rd, had that big double, come around to score in the 5th. Gonna grab a hold of that one, but he's gonna knock it foul for strike 1. We got Zach Edwards at 2nd, Deegan Lettner on 1st. Gunnar Martinez on the bump for the Jackets. There's the pitch, gonna grab hold of that one. Nice stop by the first baseman. It was, go,
oh,
Zachy
goodness.
boy.
Oh.
And they doubled it up because Zach thought it was a grounder, but that was actually a line shot. Bad base running there by Edwards. So it's going to be a Black Diamond Autoglass fly out for Williams for out number 2. And then they go back over there and get Zach Edwards out, base running for out number 3. So we're headed into the top of the 7th. Last chance for romance for the Jackets. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week from Cougar Country. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has a up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake. Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Welcome back to Cougar Country, Show Low High School over here, where the Cougars are hosting the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. We're headed into the top of the 7th with the Cougars on top 11-3. But here comes my brother from another mother out on the bump for the Cougars. That he is. Lion. Oh, I love saying that name. I love it. I don't know if anybody else likes it, but I like saying it. Sometimes I just entertain myself. Carl Lyon is one of them pitchers we was talking about earlier that we've seen throw an amazing curveball. Maybe not every pitch he's thrown has been amazing, but at any given time he can throw an amazing looking curveball. We were very impressed with Thaddeus on the hardwood in basketball coming in as a youngster because he's sophomore. And I never expected him to come on over to the diamond and play baseball. He just doesn't appear to be a baseball player. I was shocked when we saw him out there. But he does a great job. So who's batting for us, Gene?
Number 21. And that is Josh Morquecho. Last time he was up to bat in the 5th inning, he took his base on balls and he struck out back in the 2nd. So we're at the top of the 7th. The Blue Ridge Yellowjackets have to do something if they want to stay in this ball game.
Radio Land, we call this last chance for romance.
They're trailing 11-3 for the Show Low Cougars. That's two balls. 2 balls, 1 strike. Showing bunt.
And he showed it just long enough to get in Thaddeus' head to throw him another ball and walk him.
Must have been 3 balls and a strike. So he takes his base on balls. That's Josh Morquecho. So our batter now is going to be Seth Chavez, who was on the mound for quite a while today for Blue Ridge.
Chavez pitched a great game. I don't care what anybody says.
Ball's low and in the dirt for ball 1. Again, the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets are trailing 3-11 right now as the Cougars have a 8-point lead. Top of the 7th, and that ball's in the dirt, ball 2. Blue Ridge has to tie up the score if they want to stay in this ball game. Looks like the coach and the team's coming out to talk to Thaddeus out there on the mound, try to settle him down a little bit. And, you know, the shadow is completely off the over the infield now, and it's a little bit cooler, so it's kind of like we've got different weather going on right now.
We pretty much do. We really do. When the sun starts going down, just let him throw the ball. He's only thrown to 2 batters, 1 batter. 1 batter, right?
Josh Morquecho,
Yeah.
who took his base on balls. So he's walked 1 batter. This is his second batter, and he's got 2. The count's 2-0.
Evans, he's just coming in and getting warmed up. I think if all the Show Low fans started doing that angel in the outfield deal, I think Thaddeus would come to life.
Look at that. Oh, that ball's going to go foul. Got a big hook on that one, but it went foul.
My father-in-law, speaking of hooks, my father-in-law cut his arm off when he was real young. Their family had a pizza shop on a meat slicer, so he has a hook. He's the principal at Nicholas Homestead, you know, school over there. So I was visiting with them last night out there, out at Jerry and Rice with Wee Wee. And we were laughing about, because he used to pinch me in Sunday school, and I'd scream with everybody's eyes closed, and I'd always get blamed, get in trouble. So I was getting on to him about that. And right, I said, have you heard what all of his students ask him now the big thing is? I said, no, what? And he said, just all of a sudden now the kids, everybody in the whole school wants to know if his wife is also a pirate. And I looked at Debbie and I was like, yep. Yep. And so I get hit then too. She hit me hard then too. But it was funny. She opened the door. I just walked through it. Is your wife also a pirate? Oh, that was funny.
That is funny.
I love them people. They are awesome. They're awesome. That's awesome when your son marries into a family that you've been best friends with. Yeah, I grew up with Kevin Hall my whole life. Used to help him put an aluminum can over his hand and tape it so he could play football. So yeah, I've been there his whole life. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And now he's the grandpa to my granddaughter. So I think that's cool. I think it's
That's
awesome.
very cool.
Yeah. And
Makes it very special.
And I told him I'll cut my hand off. If he thinks he has the upper hand with a hook, I will make myself one. Yeah. Nice pitch. Make it 2-1.
On Tucker Smith, your batter for Blue Ridge. No outs. Ooh, he's going to get a piece of it. It's going to go foul. Ooh, it hit something. It definitely hit a car. Did you hear that?
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Was it a windshield? Well, tell them 10% discount. They just mentioned they were at the ball game. Oh, on the roof? Oh, I can't do nothing about that. They might also do dance. Boom, 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 boom. Well, bases are loaded.
All right, so he's going to take his base on balls. So we have Josh Morquecho on third, Seth Chavez on second, Tucker Smith on first, bases loaded.
No outs.
No outs in the top of the seventh. Blue Ridge has an opportunity to get something going here.
In 4.5 minutes, I've got my 40 hours in for the week, and I'm going home.
Gunnar
4.5 minutes.
Gunnar Martinez is your batter. Here comes the pitch.
Nice pitch.
And there it is, a nice strike right when they need it.
Well, they stayed out there too long. Thaddeus done got dialed in. Now they're in trouble. Sun for the outfielders, center and right, is horrible, though.
That ball's high.
I don't want to play that game again tonight. You?
I was just about to say,
around in circles. No,
these
I don't
games can change up pretty quickly.
Yeah, when you do that. Nice pitch. Booyah on the snooyah.
Thaddeus getting dialed in there.
1 and 2's the count.
Gunnar Martinez, who's now on the mound for Blue Ridge, is your batter. Well,
nice
he got a nice
speed.
hit, couldn't quite get it from the shortstop, and here comes a
Get it
runner. Number 21 comes across the home plate, and that is Josh Morquecho. Morquecho, and Seth Chavez holds up on first.
On third.
On third, that's what I meant. Tucker Smith is now on second, and Gunnar Martinez is on first, so you still have bases loaded. And 1 run. Scores now 11-4.
And no outs still.
That was a strike. No outs. And your batter right now is?
Kai Tenatengo, right?
Yeah.
The lefty.
Now that's another strike. Thaddeus Carlion throwing strikes now. 0-2 is your count on Kai Tenatengo.
2 strikeouts and a walk for Tenatengo in the ball game. Oh.
Oh, it hit him. It hit him in the chest.
He's supposed to make an attempt to get out of the way, not move into it.
And so we've
You
got
have
to
to
walk.
step away from it, not move into it.
Seth Chavez is coming across the plate. And so Tucker Smith's now going to be on third. Gunnar Martinez on second. And Kai Tenatengo on first because he was hit. And that's going to bring up Zeke Kise. 1, 2, 3, 5 now. 11-5 is your score. And that was ball 1.
No outs.
No outs.
They just have to get somebody to hit to the infield. They can double them up. They're not in a desperate situation here.
Well, Blue Ridge has a chance to
they do
something. And look at that hit. My goodness sakes, that's going out. Is that going over the fence?
Gap between center and right. Rita chases that down, makes a catch. Everybody better be going now. Go back to third. Hey, tell him to appeal third. Tell him. Appeal third. Do it.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so what happened there, Dr. Love?
Because Reed had caught it, chased it
We can't
down.
hear you.
Oh, Basket catched it out there in center field. Nobody thought he'd catch it. So everybody took off. Everybody had to stop and go back. This guy went back about 3/4 of the way. Didn't tag up, but he was quick to call it safe before they even appealed it.
So that was a fly out there in the outfield?
Black Diamond Autoglass fly out for out number 1. But they're showing Smith scored. And everybody else is still the same. Yeah. Gunners on second still. Tanatango's still on first. And your hitter should be Dusty Landis.
And so the count on Dusty Landis, I believe, is 2-1.
I'm not sure about that.
1-1?
1-1 they're showing out there.
That ball's in the dirt.
That'll make it 2-1.
It's 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, it's 3-1. I just saw the umpire do it.
Come on, Thaddeus. Down low.
And he's going to walk him. So Dusty Landis is going to take his base on balls. So Dusty Landis is on first. Gunnar Martinez, I believe, is now on third.
Yes.
And Kai Tenatango is on second. So we've got bases loaded once again for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets and 1 out.
We're going to have a pitching change, I believe. We'll see if he grabs the ball from him. Maybe not. Just get it across the plate, he's telling him. Just let him hit it so we can field it and get an out. But look who's up, your DH. Normally that's your big-time hitter. But Barajas struck out back in the second. Struck out in the fourth.
Had a nice single, though, in the sixth.
Yeah, in the sixth. So he's 2 for 3. This will be his 4th at bat. The base is loaded. Scores 11-6. This could either just
2 outs. I mean, 1 out, sorry.
Just either be a false alarm here for the Cougars, or this could really turn around and be a situation where they have to come back in the last bottom of the 7th and win it, you know. You never know. Comes a pitch from Thaddeus. Nice pitch. Steve Ricamundo.
0-1 on John Barajas.
This is the Jackets' 8th batter of the inning. Nice pitch.
Another one drops it right in there.
2. And 3 for 3, I say. Booyah. See ya.
Nice hit by Barajas.
Double it up. Got 1. No, not in time there. But they're going to get the runner over there on second, which was, that would have been
Dusty Landis.
Who was going from first to second? That would have been, yeah, Dusty Landis.
Okay, so let's put Kai Tenatango
2.
in scoring position. Dusty Landis out.
Gunner scored. Tenatango's on third. And Barajas is on first.
All right, and the Blue Ridge is back up to bat now. And that was a ball. Number 18 is your batter, Chris Verdugo.
11-7 is your score, and Verdugo struck out in the second, struck out in the fifth, struck out in the sixth.
And that was ball 1. He's going to let him go by, I think. Ball 2.
Is the 9th batter of the inning for the Jackets.
That ball's high.
Ball 3. Relax, Thaddeus. Throw a strike, buddy. Let him hit it. You got the fielders out there.
All right, we've got runners for Blue Ridge on the corners.
They gotta hurry up because there ain't no lights here.
4 runs this inning for Blue
Showing
Ridge.
bunt. That's strike 1. 3-1 to count.
2 outs. Blue Ridge got to make something happen here if they want to stay in this ball game. And he's going to take his base on ball, so Chris Verdugo goes to first.
Called it a strike.
It was a strike. I think it was called a strike. I think he misinterpreted to go take his base.
Yeah, it's not sign language. You pretty much have to say it, too. You just can't do your hand a certain way.
He got confused,
Full
so now
count.
it's full count on Chris Verdugo. A lot of pressure. 2 outs in the top of the 7th, but they're trailing, so they've got to do something right here, right now.
Over.
And it is foul ball. Ooh, I heard something. I heard it bounce on something. Your score now is 11-7. Blue Ridge has scored 4 runs in this inning, And there's a nice hit. Goes right over to third.
Over to first. Ball game.
And he got him. Nice throw from the third baseman.
Joseph King. Joseph King wants his name on the radio every game, so he does something to where you got to say something good about him. Good throw. Great throw from third base.
All right, so your final score is 11-7 as the Sholo Cougars take this one in the top of the 7th. But great comeback by Blue Ridge.
Well, it was just kind of, I wouldn't even call it a comeback. I would call it just I don't know what the word is for it. I can't say it on the air. Well, it wasn't a comeback. They didn't even get excited about it. They knew it was just kind of a little something. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Well,
it was something good for the Jackets.
We want to give
you do. I give
props to the Blue Ridge.
I give props to Seth Chavez. Come out and impressed me very, very much.
Yes.
He's done a lot of work in the off season. Very, very impressive.
He has. What we're going to do right now, let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with your Cable One wrap-up and wrap this one up quickly. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Face it, when you're feeling frustrated with slow internet, it shows. So stream without the buffering with Cable One high-speed internet. It has up to 100 megabits of blazing speed, and that's faster than those other internet guys. So no matter how many devices you have on at the same time, it's always fast. And that speed, that's written all over your face. Cable One, the face of fast.
Post-game wrap-up. We're going to wrap this one up quickly. The sun has settled over the...
sun has gone.
The sun is gone, and we're pretty chilly here.
The California connection just can't keep the sun up any longer. It's like I'm putting my chair in the bag. I'm out of here.
All right, the final score, Sholo Cougars 11, Blue Ridge Yellowjackets 7. And Dr. Love, what are your thoughts there? Blue Ridge had scored 4 runs there in the top of the 7th, and they had a run in the 5th, a run in the 4th, and a run in the 1st to make that 7. Total 7 there.
You know, I don't want anybody to think I was bad-mouthing Blue Ridge by their comeback there at all. That's not what I meant. But that was just kind of a hiccup for the Cougars. I am elated and very much so impressed with the performance of Seth Chavez. Like I said, I've known him since we started playing youth ball on this mountain because my son has played against him head-to-head in every sport all these years. I know his mom and his dad. And I am very impressed. Blue Ridge has to be excited as far as this season goes, like they haven't been in years, because Seth Chavez pitched an unbelievable game. Has unbelievable speed compared to what he used to. His control is great. Blue Ridge has a lot of things to look forward to. Kisei played great on defense, just they couldn't get the bat on the ball. And we've seen Sholo go through that. No, Blue Ridge has a lot to look forward to for this season. They beat Snowflake. Snowflake's a good team. Sholo just kind of rebounded. I think
in the fifth inning, they had 6 runs.
I think they're still rebounding from the Holbrook game where they got embarrassed and thumped over there. I think they still, have that feeling looming over them. You know what I'm saying? They went to Flagstaff and thumped that team big time. And now they come down here, and I think that the way they give that win away over there to Holbrook, I think still kind of haunting them. They're taking out on teams. But Blue Ridge, I am elated to see Seth Chavez throw the way that he has, because that kid works harder than any other kid I've ever met.
Now, on the Sholo side, if you have a thought for a player of the game, Jake Reedhead did really well once again.
He hit the ball good. Let's see here. He got on with the air and stuff. You got to go. If you're going to give a player of the game, people are going to say, oh, well, come on now. No, you got to go with Sweet Caroline. Tanner Isaacs, the lefty. I don't care how many times he gets it or anything else. If you're going to give a player of the game, no matter how many times he's got it, you got to give it to the player of the game. And I have to go with the lefty, Tanner Isaacs. Pitched a heck of a game, and he doesn't do so bad at the plate either. He struck out in the second, and I'll laugh at him over that one. Got a hit, got stranded in the third. Got a hit in the fifth, and got a big double in the fifth. You have to give credit where credit's due, and I think you have to give it Tanner Isaac. Pitched a great game.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this one up. Everybody, we want to thank everybody back in the studio. Final score once again, 11-7. Blue Ridge Sholo takes the win over Blue Ridge, 11-7. Sholo Cougars win. And we hope everybody has a wonderful holiday weekend. We want to thank our entire staff, Davina Harvey back in the studio, Eric Drury for the monitoring of the live streaming, Mark Heller back there on the camera. For Dr. Love, my name is Jean Barton.
Happy Easter to everybody.
Happy Easter. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time.